Rents are finally cooling, but not for you. Today, we're counting down 15 states where luxury leases are sliding while the units regular workers actually need keep climbing. This is the K-shaped rental recovery in plain English. We'll show you where 75th percentile high-end listings are softening and why 25th percentile rents, the so-called affordable tier, rose roughly 20% since 2019 to 2025. You'll see which regions get headline relief and which push renters to the margins. By the end, you'll know exactly where the price drops are real and where they're a mirage. Number 1, Tennessee. Nashville gets the rents are easing headline. Sounds like a win, right? New towers finally opened. Leasing agents smile, and you see banners with 2 months free. It's real, it's happening. But here's the catch. Those deals live on Music Row and the Gulch. Entry-level one-beds in Antioch and Madison still nudge up month after month because the bottom never cooled. Hospitality pay crawls. Evictions picked up after protections expired. Since 2019, the 25th percentile has outrun the 75th, mirroring that approximately 20% affordable tier surge versus approximately 12.5% up top. And Tennessee's steady in-migration keeps the pressure on. Number 2, Florida. You've seen the Miami rent drops headlines and those Brickell towers throwing 2 months free. It's real, it's happening. But here's what nobody tells you. Service workers in Orlando, Tampa, and Fort Myers are taking hits at the 25th percentile. Vacancy stays tight. Commutes stretch. Insurance spikes push through to rent like a storm surcharge. Investor-owned suburban plexes tack on admin fees, valet trash, pet DNA, death by 1,000 cuts. Disney-adjacent submarkets add cranes, but the new stuff skews luxe, not starter. Number 3, North Carolina. Raleigh-Durham builds like it's a hobby, and the headlines whisper, stabilizing. Sounds calm. It isn't. Here's the twist. Class A circling RTP is dangling weeks free and amenity credits, while Class B and C in older stock keep creeping up. Student spillover from Duke and UNC snaps up anything remotely affordable. Durham's core hands you gift cards. Cary and Chapel Hill workforce units turn into quiet bidding wars. Charlotte piles on luxury supply, yet East Charlotte's older complexes hold price like a brick. Number 4, Rhode Island. Tiny state, easy fix? Not in Rhode Island. Providence headlines look calm, but entry-level renters feel the squeeze the second they start touring. Here's the catch. Since 2019, 25th percentile rents jumped hard, while newer luxury in the Capital District haggles on price. Mill-to-loft conversions aim upmarket, not starter. Brown and URI students spill into affordable blocks, and vacancy at the low end stays razor thin, like trying to split a single parking spot 3 ways. Number 5, California. You heard San Francisco and LA are getting cheaper. True, at the top. But here's the catch. Class A, downtown cuts deals, free months, parking credits. Meanwhile, working-class suburbs, Inland Empire, Contra Costa, Outer Bay, hold firm or tick up because jobs sit there and supplies thin. Hybrid work drained premium cores, not the service corridors. Mortgage lock-in traps would be buyers and rentals, so turnover stays low. Here's the thing. The 75th percentile softened, but the 25th kept grinding. Wage to rent still looks brutal. A barista's raise doesn't offset a $150 renewal bump plus utilities. It's like finding a half-off designer suit when you needed socks. Number 6, Connecticut. CT looks sleepy on a map until you hunt a basic one-bed near Metro North. Then it's elbows out. You're competing with commuters, nurses on split shifts, and anyone priced out of the city. It's real. It's happening. But here's the catch. 25th percentile rents surged while high-end Stamford and Greenwich flirt with incentives. NYC spillover turned starter units into hot potatoes. Older walk-ups near stations get snapped in days. Wage growth in retail and healthcare lags the renewal letters, so budgets snap first. Number 7, Massachusetts. Boston's pipeline promised relief. Cranes everywhere. Lease-up charts looked friendly. Sounds good. But here's the catch. Seaport and shiny towers toss concessions, while the 25th percentile near the T in campuses keeps climbing. Students and biotech hires chase the same affordable bands, and the queue never ends. Triple-deckers in Dorchester and Roxbury get renovated into Lux Light, not Starter. Rent-controlled debates heat up, but supply for transit-oriented units stays scarce and pricey. Number 8, New Mexico. Albuquerque and Santa Fe don't trend much, so you'd expect chill. Rents feel steady on glossy listings. Looks calm. But here's the catch. Upper-tier places shave a little off, while workforce units near hospitals, labs, and base jobs inch up with nowhere else to go. New affordable builds are thin. Short-term rentals nibble older Santa Fe stock. Then utilities and car costs hit, so the rent number lies. You're paying for gas, insurance, and a longer commute. Number 9, Oklahoma. Tulsa and OKC sell the dream. Low cost, big yards, easy parking. Sounds great, but here's the catch. Downtown luxury sprinkles in weeks free and waived parking, while 25th percentile 2-beds near jobs creep up because that's where everyone needs to be. New mid-rises around arts districts push incentives. Older garden complexes by big box corridors and warehouses keep rates firm, renewals a little higher each year. Number 10, Arizona. Phoenix and Tucson blast ads for 2 months free, gym credits, even Peloton rooms. Feels like a fire sale. But here's the catch. The affordable tier isn't invited. Tucson's older stock and Phoenix's workforce belts. Glendale, Maryvale, West Phoenix, stay tight. The 75th percentile eases. The 25th holds, or inches up. Number 11, Nevada. But here's the catch. Service workers in North Las Vegas and older Henderson complexes see the 25th percentile hold firm. Commute savings versus rent turns into a math quiz you always fail. Closer costs more, farther burns gas. Tourism whiplash makes landlords cautious on entry-level units. They won't slash where turnover is constant. Short-term rental rules reshuffle units back into the pool, but they float to mid or upper tiers, not the true starter range. So the K-shaped split shows up loud. Top trims a little, bottom barely moves. Number 12, Georgia. Beltline-adjacent new builds and shiny midtown towers flash move-in credits, free months, and dog spas. Looks like relief. But here's the catch. 25th percentile rents in South DeKalb, Clayton, and Outer Gwinnett hold or climb, because essential workers stack there. Logistics hubs, warehouses, hospitals, steady shifts, steady demand. Inclusionary rules are thin, zoning fights drag, and missing middle stays missing. MARTA access adds a premium, so even older walk-ups near rail hang tough on price. Number 13, Texas. Austin wins the headline lottery. Rents down over 20% from peak. It's real, it's happening. But here's the catch. The slashes sit in Class A downtown. At the 25th percentile in Pflugerville, Round Rock, and far north Austin, prices ride that elevated pandemic base with tiny dips, or none. A massive luxury pipeline met fewer tech relocations, so lease-ups deal. Service corridors never cooled, so older stock holds firm. San Antonio shows the same split, soft at the top, tighter in workforce units. Number 14, South Carolina. Charleston's boom builds pretty buildings and pretty brochures. Rooftops, marsh views, glossy clubs. It looks like relief. But here's the catch. Class A near the peninsula throws weeks free and valet parking, while North Charleston and Somerville workforce units keep inching up because alternatives are thin. Port and logistics shifts strain older stock. Insurance and flood risk roll straight into rent. Zoning caps slow the missing middle, so supply can't meet where people actually rent. Number 15, Idaho. Boise cooled from the frenzy, right? Listings sit a hair longer. The panic bidding faded. Sounds better. But here's the catch. Downtown Lux trims a week or two, while 25th percentile rents in West Bench and the Nampa/Caldwell corridor stay elevated. In-migration didn't stop, it just got quieter. Remote workers left, but plenty stayed. Small landlords ate property tax and insurance hikes, then passed them along in renewals. True low-cost builds? Barely a trickle.